Hi, how are you? Good to see you again. I'm very happy to meet you through this video, and I'm also happy to tell you that I'm going to give an introduction about the basic grammar parts of speech. As few of you had requested already, I have planned to help you to understand parts of speech one by one because this is the basic grammar. And if you understand these 8 parts of speeches correctly, we can be thorough in understanding all the other major grammar items in English. Okay? Right. Now what am I going to do? As you could see on the background of the notice board there, you can notice that I have written about 6 parts of speech with a short definition and examples. And I will write, once I complete explaining the 6 of them, I will write 2 more, because as we all know that there are 8 parts of speech. And for your information, I had already told you the list of parts of speech through a song, and I am sure that many of you would have listened to it and you have sent your feedbacks. Thanks for all those comments, positive feedbacks. And this is going to be the continuation of those explanations plus the song. And today's session is going to be a kind of an introduction. And I'll come back to each and every one of parts of speech in a detailed manner. And this can be learned by all the persons who are really interested in becoming better and better in understanding of the grammar item. Because this is very, very necessary for those who wish to learn grammar in English properly. Now, why are they called parts of speech, friends? Do you have any idea? Why are they called parts of speech? Do you have any idea there? Of course, you may have several ideas. You must have been thinking, or you must have thought earlier, or you may not have realized why are they called parts of speech. So what I feel, what I suggest, or what I think is that they are called parts of speech because these are the 8 different areas, different categories like noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So these 8 words we refer in parts of speech, and they are actually used in our speaking, reading and in writing. Take for example any grammar item in English, for that matter. All the major grammar items are included in these 8 parts of speech. Now they are called parts of speech because when we speak in English especially, we make use of all these grammar items. And all the grammar items are included and discussed very, very clearly. Let me tell you, when we take the first parts of speech, noun, and we'll talk about that later, but as an introduction, I just tell you about each and every one of those parts of speech. So let's take for example noun. Noun is we all know that noun is a name of a person, place or thing. So when we speak about nouns, what are we talking about? What are we learning about? We are learning the names of places, persons, things, etc. And there are several kinds of nouns, and we will come back to that later. Common noun, proper noun, collective noun, abstract noun, material noun, and all those things. So when we talk about nouns, we talk about subject, we talk about the agent, we talk about the object, everything. Take pronoun, for example, another parts of speech. Pronoun. As we had already learned, there are subjective pronouns, possessive pronouns, and objective pronouns. So when we learn pronouns, we realize how to write subjects because we use pronouns in subjects instead of nouns. And there are objective pronouns. Me, us, them, him, her, and all those things. And possessive pronouns, my, mine, ours. So where do we use this kind of pronouns there? When we deal with the sentence pattern, when we deal with question tags, included there. And come back to verb. As we all know, verb is a backbone of any sentence in English. You cannot have a meaningful sentence in English without a verb. So, when we talk about verbs, there we talk about tenses. When we talk about tenses, we speak about active voice and passive voice. When we talk about active voice and passive voice, there we talk about different kinds of sentences, direct speech, indirect speech, transformation of sentences like simple, complex, compound, degrees of comparison. See, all these things are included. What about adjectives? Adjectives are the words that describe or tell us more about nouns. Adjectives. We come to know the character of a person, the position of a person. See? Adverb. When we talk about adverbs, we come to know the polite way of using words like adverbs of place, adverbs of time, adverb of manner. We will come back to that, all those things. And when we talk about preposition, preposition is a word used in front of a noun or a pronoun or something else. And that will tell us the relationship between two words, two nouns. What about conjunction? Conjunction, they help us to join sentences, join words, and join important informations. And of course, interjection, they are used and we use them to express our feelings, sudden feelings, feelings of joy, feelings of sorrows, feelings of happiness, feelings of excitement. See? So all these things are there, friends. So parts of speech. What else? So parts of speech, they are the basic grammar that everyone who wants to learn and write grammar properly in English, they must know what are these parts of speeches. Okay, so now as I have written on the notice board, on the whiteboard there, I'll just go through each and every part of speech and then explain. I have given you a few examples. And those who are looking at it for the first time, you may have a better understanding, or many of you would have learnt about these parts of speech earlier. Does not matter. And this could be recalling your memory. Whether are you hearing any new information about parts of speech? So therefore, let me go to the board and explain to you. After explaining the 6 parts of speech that I have written there on the board, I will write about conjunction and interjection. Okay? So, those who are viewing my video for the first time, click the bell icon and become subscribers of my videos, of my channel. Because my channel is a special channel prescribed only to learn grammar. And it is done in such a way so that even ordinary people can understand. Because I am doing both in Tamil as well as in English. So subscribe my channel, click the bell icon, increase the viewers, increase the subscribers. So let's continue with our video. Okay. Now, see, parts of speech first I have written as noun. It is used as the name of a person, place or thing. A basic understanding, basic definition of a noun. Even a small kid, LKG kid, UKG kid also nowadays is able to define the noun. First basic parts of speech, important. See, person. So many names that are given there. Example of noun. And when we come back to proper nouns, you can say that our own names are proper nouns. See, noun, person, place, Chennai. Example, Mumbai, Dubai, or wherever you are living, wherever you live. All those places are called nouns. Of course, thing, the things that we use, mobile, we have written. So anything for that matter referring to person, place or thing, they are called nouns. What about a pronoun? It is a word used instead of a noun in a sentence. It is a word used instead of a noun. Now when you look at these definition or examples, you will clearly understand now, because we have done the difficult part of the grammar items, then we are coming to parts of speech. So you can clearly understand. When I say word used instead of a noun, and I, we, you, he, she, it, they, him, her, my, us, them, all these are pronouns. Where did we come to learn all these words? In sentence pattern, in active voice, passive voice, in direct, indirect speech. See, pronoun. What about verb? It's a word used to express an action or state. It's the ocean. It's the big ocean verb. Just take for example, write, sing, speak. And they are main verbs. We all call them right verbs. There are many verbs like content words. All these verbs are there. Transitive verbs, intransitive verbs. All these verbs are there. We'll come back to that. Am, is, are, was. All these are be verbs. Of course, I have not written all the verbs there. Just to show you examples, I have written a few. Has, have, had, perfect form of the auxiliary verbs there. Do, does, did, do verbs. And so, verb. What about adverb? Adverb is a word that describes a verb, an adjective or another adverb. I walk slowly. I walk slowly. So the slowly is an adverb that describes about the verb walk. See? Examples: beautifully, cleverly, often, very, never. So many words that are there in English. Adverbs. Adjective, word that describes or modifies a noun. Word that describes or modifies a noun. Gentleman. Any adjective. Strong hand, strong wind, powerful weapon. See? The way that we use the adjectives, we can give life to nouns. The way that we give adjectives, we use adjectives before the noun, We can give life, real life to the nouns that we are referring to. When you say strong boy or strong man or strong woman, you see the kind of designation, or rather kind of a character that we are giving to that man, woman, boy, girl, to the noun. Strong, intelligent, powerful, huge, small, kind. See, adjective describes a noun. Preposition, of course, it is a word. It is placed before a noun or a pronoun for what? To show the relationship of the noun or pronoun, etc. There are different kinds of prepositions. Single prepositions are there, double prepositions are there, phrasal prepositions are there. So we'll come back to that later. In, on, at, by, for. All these words are used to show the relationship between two nouns or pronouns or any two words that have relationship with one another, and by which we can understand the meaning of the sentences correctly. That's the work that the prepositions are doing in English. Okay? Any doubt in this picture there that I have written or information that I have given here? Very simple. Past parts of speech, of course, they are all parts of speech. So let me rub this. Let me rub this side, and then we'll talk about with 2 or 3 examples, conjunction and interjection. Are you all clear now? Because there are only 6. There are 2 more. I have to write here. Since I don't have sufficient space, I just stopped with this one. Okay? Now, what is the 7th parts of speech? Say conjunction. See? Conjunction. Conjunction, of course, you can say it is a word used to join. See? To join or link. Link to words, sentences, etc. It's an introduction only. Don't get conclusive ideas. Okay, these are about conjunction. No. Examples. What are the examples you can think of? And, so, but. All these are conjunction. Yet. Even all the WH question words can become conjunctions. And there are coordinating conjunctions are there, subordinating conjunctions are there. So they are all called linking words. They link, they join. They are called linking words. Okay, guys? And lastly, interjection. Interjection, of course, it's a word used to express sudden feelings. Word used to express or to denote sudden feelings or emotions. By the word I write there as examples, you will come to know how emotional they are. Oh, hurrah, alas, see, alas, wow, wow, so many words are there. Okay, so parts of speech. What a beautiful basic thing that we can learn about parts of speech. See, very simple and very meaningful. When we have learned all the examples in parts of speech, we are very sure that whatever we speak in English, we will be speaking either noun or pronoun or adverb or adjective or preposition, conjunction. We are using all these words in our speaking. That's why they are known as parts of speech. Okay, guys. So this is enough for today. So let me stop this. This is a kind of an introduction that I have given you to parts of speech. Don't think that this is meant only for kids. This is for even the people who are still unaware of this basic grammar. So all of us can become aware that there are grammar items available in English for us to become better and better users of English day by day. Okay? So this is all for today, viewers. Thanks for watching, and until I meet with you in the next video, as I have told you at the beginning, subscribe my videos and watch till the end. Watch till the end. Then only you will have a clear understanding. Okay? So from here onwards, I will try to be in detailed way of explaining the grammar items, especially the parts of speech, until we complete all the 8 parts of speech. We'll just dwell in one by one, because there are a lot of things involved in parts of speech. When we take a noun, my God, so many things that we need to learn. But in my previous videos, you must have noticed, I have already released about 90 videos, I suppose. So we have done most of the huge grammar items. So now we can easily understand when I talk about parts of speech one by one, because we have come from difficult to simple. That is another way of helping you to understand grammar in a helpful manner. Not only that, in a meaningful way of dealing with the understanding of grammar items. So guys, thank you for watching my video. Until I meet you in the next video, it's Louis Das from signing off from you, English Easy Louis channel. Thank you. See you next time. God bless.